Hi everybody. So today I'm here to share with you my first guest design team project for SaCrafters. I was very excited when she asked me to be guest designer for the month of May, and this is my first project. So this is the fancy box number 1 that I altered. As you can see, originally this little top part is here on front, but I decided to change it up a little bit only because I wanted to make this useful more than it just being blank on the back. But anyhow, and I actually did that last minute, so as you can see I put some Chinese braided trim there. So what I did is I painted it with pink. It was I think this cameo pink. It's the only pink I had actually. And then I went ahead and put some crackle, folk art crackle paint on it. And then I used this antique white paint on top. And so it just did a little bit of crackle here and there, even though I knew I was going to put paper. It was more like the edges. So the paper I used is PRIMA Tales of You and Me. And so this is how it turned out. This is the back. So like I glued that wooden piece there. And I papered it. I put some vintage photo along the edges. This was kind of a task to do because I took it out of one of the pages. So I had to, measure and, because I wanted to use this because it kind of, to me, it kind of looked like molding. And then I just thought it would look nice. And so that's what I did on the front. And then, like I say, up here, I just had this PRIMA frame and this beautiful image there, vintage image. And here I didn't want to put too much up here on top, so I just used these vintage little rosebuds that I have in my stash, and little tiny ones there. And I just wrapped it up in seam binding and made a bow, and I just glued it on there. And there's like a paper doily down there. It's like a tilde one, I believe. And then just some ivory flat back pearls there. And I did paper these and use vintage photo on that as well. This was kind of hard to cut, but I did use this. I've had this for a long time. It's a gyro cut. It's like a little blade, and it'll like on little corners like here. Kind of works like a pen. You hold it like a pen. So I used that to cut that. And then, like I say, I put this braided trim there because, like I say, originally I was going to put this here, and I changed my mind. So I added that there, and then I used this like a vintage embroidered trim that I got from a kit. I mean, it was from yeah, I guess it was a kit from Esme's shop, so that's what I used there, and this from my stash. And I went ahead and cut a couple of those and put them there. This is one of those PRIMA locks, and I put it down here only because it looked kind of strange here because it's kind of narrow. So I put it down there. And then just the inside, I didn't do too much on the inside because I'm not positive yet what I wanted. I might put a mini album in here, I'm not sure, but I went ahead and used this PRIMA resin window there, and I papered all the inside. And here, as you can see, that's where the crackle is. So I went ahead and left that without being papered on both sides. And then I used this trim. It has like an eyelash thing, trim to the edges. So I use that there, and then some pink flat back pearls. But I really enjoyed making this. I've been wanting to show it sooner, but I've been kind of under the weather, but I figured I would show it today. That way I can go ahead and start on some other projects. And I will put the link down below in the description box to SaCrafters shop. She has a bunch of you know, things you can alter. She's got chipboard and wood sentiments and whatnot, and so I will put the link directly to this. And so thank you, Sa, again for having me as a guest designer, and I hope that you all like what I came up with. Hopefully you'll comment if you have, subscribe if you already haven't subscribed to my channel, and if you have any questions you can leave them down below in the description box. And yeah, so I hope everyone has a nice evening, and I will talk to you all later. Have a good evening. Bye.